Hey everyone, what's up? I can't wait to see you get like 15 asks going, get Lily off your stream. Aww. You sweetie. Oh yeah, Hunter J. She stole a Gardevoir from someone. I don't like her. Is that you, Lily? Yeah, that's me. Hi everyone. Who is that? I know I can read the title, but who is that? Yeah, that doesn't sound anything like me, guys. I swear, these people sometimes. Seriously, you sound like a girl right now. Sketchy doesn't sound like a girl. What the hell? What are you guys on about? Do they think I'm you? Wait, so he got Loki'd? I am a god, you dull creature, and I will not be bullied by it. Gets smashed, and then the Hulk picks him up and smashes him around Looney Tune style. Ooh, what is it? Oh, Sora's face. I love him. He doesn't know how to use a phone. I love him. Protect this boy. I'm playing Pokemon Heart Gold. You ever notice how they stopped trying to chain all the routes together and now just call them things like Alola Route 1, Unova Route 1, Sinnoh Route 1? I now accept it as canon that the Galar region was originally in the same group as Kanto, Johto, Hoenn, and Sinnoh before voting to exit. Does that make Alola the British Virgin Islands? Godspeed. Lily, you'll need it for the tedious parts of that game. Oh well. Fortunately I'm gonna have the Banshee and the Bug with me. It's a bug. What?
I just realized I didn't have my mic on this entire fucking time. Oh my god. All the people in the stream have been hearing was you.
No wonder they thought. No wonder they thought I was you.
Oh my fucking god. I'm terrible. Oh my god. Yeah, because I was answering everybody's questions and no one was. Oh my god. Okay, so to answer the person that asked me if I saw the season premiere, I did. I loved it. I love the fact that King Sombra thought that he was hot shit and then got totally bodied. It was hilarious. And the optimist in me wants to think that it's a sign of good things to come. The pessimist in me that's still scarred by season 8 is still like holding out. All right, so let's see. Like, and Starlight isn't even used. She like as soon as Sombra takes over, Starlight's one of the first people to get kidnapped. It was like, oh my god, the show writers remembered how to write competent stories again.
Don't get like. Don't get too excited now, Sketchy. Remember what you said last season?
Uh, you really know how to kill a brother's good vibes. I guess that's also a good reason why I'm only doing 2 roundups. So my feelings could be completely different by the time the first half of the season ends.
Miranda's amazing.
Yeah. So because I was muted when I said this last, what do you think of Sombra's new voice? Who gives a shit? All Sombra said in the original in his first episode was crystals. It's not
Hey,
a new.
Sketchy, what do you
Hmm?
Sketchy? What do you think of Hunter J?
Fuck that bitch. Anyone else pissed that Cody's been put into the villain role? She was. You say that as though she was never a villain. Like she used to be a good person. She was written from the get go to be a villain. Like, yeah, Dubuck's a shit writer, but like, let's be competent here, children. But yeah, since I was muted when I originally said this. Oh, yeah, see? Thank you, Wisdom Minari, for the super chat. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Y'all are some good peeps.
Hashtag hug the bug.
Oh my god. Is that gonna be the I'm gonna put that in the title. There we go. The new title. Hug the bug. What do you think of Sombra's new voice? Who gives a shit? He didn't have a new voice. Number one is the same voice actor. Number two, he said 2 words in his original episode. He doesn't have a new voice. This is his real voice. You guys just don't like it. And that's the tea, sis. Different voice actor. Isn't he still voiced by Jim Miller? Let me see. Da-da-da. Voice. Ah, different voice. Now who gives a shit? He only said 2 words in his first appearance anyway.
No, he said 3. He said Crystal. No, he said 4. Crystal's what? No, stop.
Well, that's very disturbing out of context. I don't like Sombra's new voice. Oh yeah, because he sounded so great when he said full 4 words in the season 3 premiere. Fuck out of my face.
Hey, Sketchy, guess what?
What?
You're great.
Bitch, I know. We're gonna split the track here because music's gonna go quiet. Good morning, everyone. I hope you're all doing well. I'm doing well. I'm doing great.
I'm doing absolutely wonderfully.
I'm doing great. Okay, so that's where the visual aids are gonna go. Where the fuck is that picture of Deep Jungle? The worst world in Kingdom Hearts 1.
What am I gonna do with these imbeciles? Nomura trying to figure out what to do with Axel, Roxas, and Xion.
Alright, so where is that Kingdom Hearts music track? Did I even drop it in the... This needs to go. Did I even drop it in the... Oh, there it is, Traverse Town theme.
Wait, Lily, do you hate Roxas? Yes, I do. I absolutely hate that guy.
Roxas is fucking terrible. The fuck? Should I continue watching My Little Pony? That's not for me to decide for you. Do you play GTA? No.
Sketchy, please make all of my media consumption decisions for me. But that is called total power exchange, my children, and is in fact frowned upon in most societies.
Uh, I honestly like Charlie and the Chocolate Factory more than the original.
Yeah, me too. Charlie and the Chocolate Factory had more, it had more soul, more energy. It looked like a movie that was fun to make.
Plus, the score was fucking lit.
Oh yeah, all of those unique Oompa Loompa songs.
Like, saw I saw a tweet. Child literally fucking dies in a chocolate factory. Oompa Loompas, and it's just a bunch of people do breakdancing.
You ever notice that every Oompa Loompa song is from a different decade?
I noticed, yeah. I think my favorite was either Mike's song or Violet's song. Veruca's was the worst, hands the fuck down.
Oh yeah. What was the best? What'd you say was the best song again?
Either Mike's song or Violet's song. Ah, fuck. No. Get that shit out of here.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Violet's.
Chewing, 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 chewing. Nah, nah, nah.
Chewing, chewing all day long. Chewing, chewing all day long. So I just got this ask in my inbox. I have the perfect Sleeping Beauty rewrite. Maleficent has a daughter who sneaks out for years to meet with Aurora, and they date for years. When Aurora learns she'll marry someone else, she pricks her finger willingly, and the daughter has to fight against her mother, imprisoning her. She kisses Aurora after asking the three lesbians permission to marry her, and boom, gay princesses. Yes, yes, I love this. I love everything about this. I want my gay princesses, Disney. Make it happen. Now, who am I gonna name Silver?
Dun, 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 dun. I'm doing good, Kenny. I'm doing good. What he used to edit, Sony Vegas.
Who do we know? Who do we know who's an unbelievable shit?
Shall I get the list?
No, just one will do.
Roxas.
Not naming my rival Roxas.
But you're gonna stop him into the ground.
No, I want it to be like an actual person we know.
Hmm. Hmm. There it is. All right. Gonna drag that here.
I don't care about gay princesses. You are not valid, Gao Sith Nefander. In this house, we love gay princesses.
And here's where I talk about how shitty Kingdom Hearts 1's direction is.
I'm just gonna name the douche rival Lizzie.
Okay. me when I'm playing Kingdom Hearts 1.
Lily, where do I go?
Me in 2018. I finally started playing Kingdom Hearts. And then Lily is on the chocolate guy from fucking SpongeBob. Ha 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 ha! Finally! What's your favorite Kingdom Hearts game? 3.
Because it was the last one.
I mean, it's the best one too. It's the most fun one. Keyblade transformations are a lot more fun to use in drive forms. I like being able to. It just gives me like a lot of cool tools that I wish I had in the previous games.
Oh yeah. An offensive dodge that actually works? Sign me the fuck up.
Cherry Grove City. What do you wish was in Kingdom Hearts 3? A lack of the Caribbean. Oh, it's Professor Adam's laboratory. Oh yeah, that's right. That's what it is. Oh right, I gotta put in the part where I say that that I'm not gonna talk about Chain of Memories. Hold up. There we go. Gotta find the "We'll be right back" music.
After these messages, we'll be right back.
Yep, there it is. I wish Kingdom Hearts 3 had Final Fantasy characters. Fuck the Final Fantasy characters. They're useless. Stygian did nothing wrong. Respect Stingy. Oh, look. It's William Duffy.
I don't see him.
You know, in the chat. Second most recent message.
The second most recent says, delete this message if you've answered it already. What's your favorite world in KH3?
Oh, okay. I think I know why.
Oh, I think I might have this guy blocked.
Let's see. Favorite world in KH3.
Yeah, I must have this guy blocked.
KH3 is Monstropolis. I actually do mention the Final Fantasy characters in this video. It's like, yeah.
Oh, Lily is here? Yeah, I'm here. It's me, the evil Lily Orchard. Careful, I'm gonna steal your livestock and poison your crops.
Oh no. Alright, we're gonna drag everything here. Alright, we'll be right back. Music. Gonna put that shit right here.
Stealing livestock, that's gonna require a forklift. Well, if you believe some rumors on the internet, apparently I'm some kind of she-demon that can terrorize entire villages with just a wave of my clawed hand.
I mean, yeah, you could clip your nails more often, but I mean, that doesn't mean you have claws.
Oh! I'll clip my nails when I'm no longer single. That's what lesbians do.
Today I learned. Alright, so I'm gonna have the vector of my OC looking forward. I'm gonna drag that there. And then we're gonna take
Oh, I got a hold of Caitlin's messages.
Oh shit.
Hey, Lizzie,
we on stream. Don't say nothing that's incriminated.
Well, deleted her messages after Caitlin chewed her out. So, all it is just a big compilation of Caitlin chewing this fucker out.
That happened to me a couple times. I remember when I did Pink and Tired, there was one stupid ass Pinky stan that was like yelling at people for like even people that say I do like Pinky, but I can't understand Sketchy's criticisms. And this guy was telling people to kill themselves, that they were abusers because they don't like happy people and all that shit, right? So in one thread I was like, hey, cut that shit out. And then but then they deleted their account, and so all their comments were deleted. So it looked like I was saying cut that shit out to the person that the Pinky stan was harassing.
Yeah, you want to see this shit?
Yeah, drop it in my DMs. And here's the part where I talk about Atlantica.
I wish I could have seen the other side of this conversation.
Here's the part where I talk about the Atlantica game that people don't like for some reason. I don't know.
What's a food you've seen on a piece of media that you wanted to eat so bad because it looked good? Shawarma. Yeah, I'm a basic bitch.
Rhythm games are the shit. I don't know why people don't like this. And it's fucking optional.
Huh. I didn't know I could do that.
Yeah, every criticism of the Atlantico world is deflected by you don't have to go there. Not optional when going for the ultimate weapon. Well, whose fault is that? Don't go for the ultimate weapon then. And it's a rhythm game. It's not gonna kill you.
What am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? These bare minimum rhythm game standards. Yeah, but the songs are so cringy. If you're somebody who actually gives a shit about something being cringy, why are you playing a Why are you playing a Kingdom Hearts game?
If you care about cringy? What the fuck? It's so cringy. Oh, you mean like the rest of the fucking game? That's just not a good counter argument. Gee, whatever. I have yet to hear a good argument for why it's bad. All I hear is, oh, I'd rather drown than play that stage again. Oh, it's not optional. If you're looking for the ultimate weapon, okay, but why is it bad? If you want me to give a good counter argument, you gotta give me a good primary argument to counter. That's kind of how discussions work. If you're the one saying that the world is bad, the burden of proof for why it's bad is on you. I would, but T-Mog just did not, would be a bit redundant. And the fact that you have to go to the stage, go back and forth to the stage with certain abilities that really play, then just play the whole game first and then go back to Atlantica. That's what I did. It's like, oh, it's clear that I'm gonna need all the abilities to progress through the stage, so I'm just gonna go back when I'm done with all the other stages. Problem solved. When on a first playthrough, it isn't that clear. It's very clear. I've only played the game once and I was able to figure it out without looking at a guide.
I love how some people will just immediately default to, well, it isn't that clear. Well, get smarter then. I love it. This guy's name is the true master of games.
Okay, the stage is bad because it's a music rhythm game. The music itself is poorly made. there are many cases where the button presses aren't syncing up with the lyrics. Okay, see, that's something that I can actually see as a fair criticism. If the rhythm of the buttons aren't syncing up with the music, then yeah, that's a problem. I mean, I'm not the biggest fan of the music itself, but I mean, the game is fine. I would much rather play the Atlantica rhythm game than the speeder bike shit in Space Paranoids.
Oh god, the speeder bike. I don't care what anyone says. I love Swim This Way.
You're telling me that all I have to do to beat this game is just sit back and press buttons? Dope. That's what I've been doing this entire playthrough anyway.
I love hearing Sora singing under the sea. Darling, it's better down where it's wetter. Take it from me. Sora must be protected.
And here's where I talk about, like, when I go through each game, I talk about what I like the most about it and what I like the least about it. And right now, I'm about to talk about what I like the least about Kingdom Hearts 2. So the stream is Hug the Bug. Yep, hugging the bug and sending super chats. Okay, where's my sad face? Sad face, where are you? There you are. Yeah, so once I'm gonna just edit this whole video in one sitting. I mean, the video is like, how long is it? We've been streaming for 45 minutes. The video is 8 minutes long, and we're already about 3 minutes into the editing, so we'll be done in no time, honestly. Yeah, so after this video, the next video I'm going to be doing is a sketchy impressions on Power Rangers Battle for the Grid, because I like Power Rangers and I like fighting games, and that's a Power Rangers fighting game, so I mean, it's a fucking no-brainer. Is this going to be a discussion of Kingdom Hearts in general or something more specific? It's going to be a discussion on my experience with Kingdom Hearts, because a lot of the times when YouTubers talk about Kingdom Hearts, they talk about how it was a part of their childhood and they played it since they were a kid and yada 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 yada. And there's not a lot of videos. There's not a lot of videos that from the perspective of someone that is new to the series. So I've only been playing Kingdom Hearts since last year. So not counting the time in 2017 where I started and then stopped for a whole year. So I'm very new to Kingdom Hearts, and I've just finished Kingdom Hearts 3. So I figure it would be cool to get a perspective of Kingdom Hearts from someone that's very new to the series and is getting into it long after everyone else did, and how that can differ from someone that played it since they were a kid. Sketchy, why are you so goddamn cool? Black excellence. Okay, there's the Hercules world. There's the Nightmare for Christmas world. All right. did you love or hate Frozen in Kingdom Hearts 3? Arendelle is one of my favorite worlds in Kingdom Hearts 3. But Monstropolis just barely beat it. Like, top 3 worlds in Kingdom Hearts 3. Monstropolis, Arendelle, Kingdom of Corona. Those are my top 3. Okay, let's go and get a screenshot of Agrabah from Kingdom Hearts 2. When do you think Kingdom Hearts 4 will be out? Bruh, Kingdom Hearts 3 just dropped. Can I breathe? Can Nomura breathe? Can I live? Does anyone have a favorite Pokemon theme song? Advanced Battle. Does anyone even play for the story? I don't, and I am going to... There's actually going to be a section of this video where I talk about that. It's going to be towards the end.
Oh my god, Sketchy, look at this!
Oh, I remember this. I remember this. I love it.
Oh my god, I found a better one! This is peak move. Peak mood.
He's just trying to give head pats, the fuck?
Like, take your hands off of me.
Never played Kingdom Hearts, but I've had people explain the story to me, and it's overwhelming. The word is overwhelming. Overwhelming is the best way to describe it. Yeah. Talk about that too. I actually passed that part a while back. Okay, so time to put these two shithole worlds on my video. Okay, duplicate track. We're gonna delete that. Bow. And then we're gonna delete this. Bow. And then we're gonna go here. No, shit. Hold up. There we go. Drag that over there. And we good. Who's your favorite Kingdom Hearts character? Don't have one. What game systems do you have? PS4, Switch, PC, 360, original Xbox. And yeah, that's it. I sold my Xbox One like 2 years ago. Okay. Wisdom Minari, YouTube won't let me buy any more super chats. They said I maxed out the money I can pay in a 24. Fuck! Oh my god.
Oh, you did you did buy a lot of super chats.
So did Sombra get redeemed? Sombra got fucking bodied, and I love it. It's like, we need to work together. Nah, fuck y'all. I'm a god. I'm gonna destroy all of Equestria. And then he just gets fucking bodied, and I love it. The writers remembered what fun is. You can max out an account you're allowed to pay. I think maybe it's for like fraud protection. So like it just in case someone like steals someone else's account and uses it to make super chats, they put a hard limit on how much super chats you can make in 24 hours. So like if in the event that someone does steal your account, they're not maxing out your credit card or whatever. What was one of the new worlds in Kingdom Hearts 2? Oh yeah, Mulan. Had a brain fart for a second and forgot what was in Kingdom Hearts 2. Kingdom Hearts fans tried so hard to get me into the game when it turns out that all they had to do was say that I could play as a lion. They spent all that time trying to explain the stupid world and the stupid lore, and all they could have done was say, oh, you get to play in Lion King world with Sora as a lion. Oh, so you had this really interesting shit and you decided to explain the boring stuff? Wisdom, check your Discord messages. As an artist, what would you say is the biggest turnoff when it comes to games? Why is me being an artist relevant to that? I mean, it depends on the game, because I look for different things in different games that I'm playing. Like, yeah, if I play like a RPG, I want engaging characters, and if it's very heavily story based like Persona 5, I want to care about the story. But if it's Kingdom Hearts, where the emphasis is on the action, I don't care about the story. Or if it's a fighting game, I definitely don't care about the story. Mortal Kombat 11 could have a shit story, but I'll still enjoy it if the gameplay is bomb, because that's what I play a fighting game for. So what's gonna be a biggest turnoff for me in a game is gonna depend on what kind of game I'm playing. Are you happy to see King Sombra return? With the way he was used in this episode, yes. Absolutely. Abso-fucking-lutely. Especially since the Sombra was a shit villain at first. All build up and no payoff. But in season 9, I enjoyed him. They actually used him, and they kicked his ass. And that's all I want.
You be a dick, you get the flip. Behave like a douche, you get the sploosh.
Now, where is the video I downloaded of Lion Sora using Reflect? And we are going to delete that audio track.
what do you think of summons as a mechanic?
Nah, I didn't really use them all that much.
I used them a lot when in critical mode because otherwise I was gonna get my ass handed to me.
What about the princess's decision to retire? So what? Not like they did. Like, even the show said, it's not like they did shit anyway. I care more about like the theming of a story and how it's executed.
God, Miranda's so affectionate. I love it.
Okay, finish the section on Kingdom Hearts 2.
I'm gonna go on mute for a second.
All right. Hold on, I'm fine with Celestia and Luna retiring, but if Kane's doing the same, no, because Celestia and Luna rule Equestria. Like, Crystal Empire is a part of Equestria, but it's also its own independent nation, and like basically, Celestia and Luna are retiring from their jobs, but Cadence has Cadence's job is separate from Celestia and Luna. She has her own shit to take care of. It wouldn't really make sense for Cadence to retire. Yeah, but randomly forcing leadership of Equestria on Twilight. Asamo, you already know I don't argue with lore nerds. It's only the first episode. I'm more when it's in terms of where we are right now with the series, I'm more concerned about the individual story of this one episode than I am about the overarching story of the season, because the season's not done yet and I can't make any calls on shit that hasn't happened yet. It would be like judging the quality of the keys arc when we only got one of the keys. Or like judging the quality of the Pillars arc before Shadowplay. Because as much as I thought the lead up to Shadowplay was shit, I couldn't really make a final conclusion on how good the arc as a whole was until Shadowplay came out.
Well, looks like I might have to cancel oral surgery.
Oh, yikes.
Can't get anyone to escort me home, and if I don't have someone who can escort me home, they will just cancel the surgery anyway.
Yeah, I had to. Thankfully, I have my when I had my wisdom teeth taken out, I had my wisdom teeth taken out like in December, and my aunt happened to be in town, so she was my escort. Crystal Empire feels like a kingdom that was made into an equestrian territory. Yeah, basically. They have their own ruler. They're a part of Equestria, but they still have their own ruler that takes care of their shit. Since it's so far away. Real world example would be Puerto Rico. Yep. My neighbors in Puerto Rico. Hey, Lily, you still there? Oh, she probably muted again. Where'd I put my fucking phone? Alright, so now we're at the section where I talk about Birth by Sleep, which I enjoyed. Birth by Sleep was some good shit, and I enjoyed it. Now I just gotta find a good image to put in the video. This'll do. No, that shit is poor quality. Ooh, this is much better. Okay, we're gonna use this as our BBS image. These streams are fun. Well, thank you. When making a visual avatar of oneself for use in a video, what mouth shapes would be optional for conveying conversation? Well, I kind of just go like on a template based thing. Like when I drew my OC puppet, for example, right? I basically have 4 mouth poses: open smiling, open frowning, closed frowning, and closed smiling. Closed frowning, because of the way my character is designed, can look more neutral. So I have 4 different mouth poses, and then I also have several different eyebrow poses to convey different emotions. So like I have neutral eyebrows, I have angry eyebrows, I have sad eyebrows, and I have suspicious eyebrows. And so by putting different combination of eyebrows and mouths together, I end up making I end up making a variety of poses that I can use with my character. So it's all about being able to work with what you got, basically. And I am gonna go get my phone because I left it in my bedroom. Be right back, y'all. Okay. Ooh, thank you, Mario. Appreciate the donation. Hopefully you have a nice day. I'm having a really good day, and I've only been up for a couple hours. Um, Wisdom. Oh, Wisdom. You said you sent me a dub, so I was expecting $20 because that's what a dub means. Oh, thank you for the donation. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. So, your questions are, what is your favorite Keyblade? Okay. My favorite. You know what? I'm gonna say my favorite physical Keyblade, my favorite melee Keyblade would have to be Happy Gear. My favorite magic based Keyblade is Crystal Snow, only because I can't remember if the Lion King Keyblade was physical or magic. Part of me wants to say physical, but I could be wrong because it's been a while. Second question was, how would you unfuck Shadow Play? Uh, I mean, I honestly just wouldn't make it and just make a different story altogether. Mainly because the show has been getting very tiresome with its with its with how it just does its reformed villains. So I felt as though I guess the way I would unfuck Shadowplay is just make the Pony of Shadows a very hammy villain instead of making him a sympathetic one. I would take advantage of that really cool Shadow Pony design and just go balls to the wall with how hammy he is. Basically, do what season 9 did with Sombra. That's what I would do with Pony of Shadows. Play up the laughs, play up the comedy, and just have him get totally bodied by the pillars. Because the pillars have such a good opportunity for dialogue because they have history with the Pony of Shadows. So imagine them fighting the Pony of Shadows and they're all talking shit about each other. Pony of Shadows talking shit to the Pillars, Pillars talking shit back to the Pony of Shadows. It's basically those scenes of dialogue that we had with the villains in the season 9 premiere. That's what I want. I want people that have old beef with each other throwing shade at each other. And what's the last question? What season 9 did actually a good thing and didn't reform Sombra? That's what I said. I was so fucking confused. I was like, who wrote this? And it was Joanna Lewis and Christine Sanko, the same duo that wrote Gauntlet of Fire. And then it all made sense. And I was like, huh. So, any chance we could have these two be the new showrunners? And last question from Wisdom is, what is your opinion on the Injustice series of fighting games? The second one is a major improvement both in story and in fighting. NetherRealm has steadily improved their fighting. Like, NetherRealm is a developer that improves with every game they make. Ever since Mortal Kombat 9 dropped, every game after that has been better and better and better. And Injustice, while it still takes place in that same dark alternate timeline where Superman turned evil, they realized that being edgy for the sake of being edgy wasn't going to work, and they did include some comedy in there. That's why we have characters like Oliver Queen, Harley Quinn, and Supergirl to a certain extent. And and fucking Firestorm and Blue Beetle. We have a lot more characters that take the edge off in terms of the tone. So you're not being constantly bombarded with dark, 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 dark. So while it's still an overall dark toned story, there's enough levity in there to help the medicine go down. And plus, it had a really good story about Harley Quinn overcoming the abuse that she suffered at the hands of the Joker. Because I forgot how she suffered a hallucination, but I think she got hit by Scarecrow's fear toxin, and she had to confront her past with the Joker and had to overcome that trauma that she had. And she realizes that it's something that she's going to have to deal with for the rest of her life, but it'll get easier to deal with as time goes on. And I think that was pretty good. There are some videos that tackle the topic a lot better than I ever could, because I only have cursory knowledge of dealing with trauma, because I don't have firsthand experience. I just know what I know from talking to psychologists, because my mom's in the special education and mental health field, so I just know what I know by talking to her colleagues. So, yeah. Injustice is pretty good. Where the fuck was I? Birth by Sleep. Yeah, Birth by Sleep's a good game. I enjoy it. It's cool. The command deck system forced me to think differently than what I'm used to, in a way that's actually fun. So, you know what I would like? I would like there for like Kingdom Hearts to alternate between the command deck and the Kingdom Hearts 3 system. You know, like so the next game would be command deck. Game after that would be the Kingdom Hearts 3 like drive forms and Keyblade transformation stuff. I would like that. That'd be a good idea. You doing all right, Lily?
Yeah, I'm doing all right. I just had to cancel the appointment and brush my teeth.
Yeah, hygiene's important.
Yeah, especially now that I'm not getting this tooth taken out. The last possible second, too. Thanks, Ethan.
It sucks that I'm not there. You know what was fucked up about my oral surgery, or rather the timing of it?
What?
Smash Ultimate was about to come out, and at my job, my manager wanted me to run a tournament for like a midnight release, and I was all for it. I was looking forward to it. We had a DJ and everything. But then my wisdom tooth removal was scheduled for that night, the night before my surgery. And my surgery was scheduled for the day after the tournament. Oh no, I think it was the day of. Yeah, it was the day of. My surgery was scheduled for the day of the tournament. And then Smash came out the day after. So yeah, while I wasn't able to like run that tournament and it was sad, I was still able to get Smash the next day. Because I had my surgery first thing in the morning, like 8 a.m., I had the entire day to get that part of the recovery out of my system. And by the time it was time for me to go and pick up the game, I was coherent enough to walk. So Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep command deck.
I really wanted to have this tooth taken out before I went to New York, but looks like that's not happening.
Sucks, sis.
Yeah.
I had all four wisdom teeth removed this year, and I'm 31 years old. Well, I mean, I'm 21, going on 22. Uh, Teeth grow at one thing I've learned through my extensive history with orthodontics when I was a teenager is that people's teeth grow differently. Like I had to get braces mad early, but my sister didn't get braces until like halfway through high school. I keep forgetting how young Sketchy is. Yeah. When I first came onto the scene, I was one of the younger analysts in the community because I was 17 at the time, and all the other analysts were in their early to mid 20s. Uh, yeah, that looks like a good image we can use. So, favorite worlds from each game. Kingdom Hearts 1, Hollow Bastion. Kingdom Hearts 2, Pride Lands. Kingdom Hearts 3, Monstropolis. Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep, Lilo and Stitch World. What was it called? Deep Space, I think?
Yep.
Deep space, 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 space. Space, space, space. Earth, Earth, Earth. There it is. I'm gonna have to get extraction soon. It's gonna cost. Oh Jesus! Thank God I'm still on my mom's insurance because my extraction only cost me 200 out of pocket. Okay, so Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep World Map. God damn it, Sketchy, your voice is baselicious. Hey, Black Excellence, what can I say?
You do have a lovely voice.
Thank you. I've had it my whole life, so I've been able to practice utilizing it. Like what had happened was, I had a voice, and then all of a sudden, like, the bass hit me like a freight train in 7th grade, and I never looked back. So I don't know what
That's
happened.
good. Sounds like someone's pouring honey in your ears.
Yeah, I don't know what happened to me in the summer between 7th and 8th grade, but Jesus came through for a brother. What can I say? This stream has been pretty dark, but in a black excellent way. See, how can you? If there was a way to give money for the streamer to give money to the people in chat, I would do that right now. And there's no way to like. Is there a way to like comments? Fuck no, there isn't. Just know, Mystic Lucy, that your comment is appreciated.
Lily, may I ask you a question? Go ahead, I guess.
Oh boy, here we go.
How big are you on BoJack Horseman? Oh my fucking god. I don't watch BoJack Horseman and I don't want to.
I watch it, but I haven't seen season 5 yet. And was birthed by sleep, deep space. Ooh, this is that's a very nice logo. Very nice quality logo. We're gonna drop that here. What? Here. You know what I would like in a future Kingdom Hearts game? I would like them to use Lilo and Stitch again, but this time base it off of Hawaii. Especially now that we have the engine to make like very wide environments that have a like you can take the design philosophy of Kingdom of Corona and apply it to Hawaii and Lilo and Stitch.
Oh yeah. Instead of taking a ship between islands, you could just flow motion on the surface of the water.
Or ride dolphins.
Keyblade surfing.
Or ride oh yeah. I was gonna say ride dolphins, but Keyblade surfing though. Yo, a Keyblade surfing mini game. Hey, Square Enix, if you're watching this stream, I have my resume on hand in case you need it. I am willing to fly out to wherever you need me. I am willing to relocate. I work well in teams. I'm very agreeable. I'm very trainable. This is my pitch to you. Plus, you know, diversity points for hiring a person of color. Yeah, yeah. Square better fucking hire you too. Oh shit! You know what will be even better?
What?
Sora enrolls in Lilo's hula school, and that's like the new Atlantica. And you get to play songs from the movie. Imagine Sora hula dancing to Hawaiian roller coaster ride.
Yes.
Hawaiian roller coaster ride.
Now I own a rotten potato.
Lucario?
Chikorita.
And you got on my case for insulting Chikorita.
No, Chikorita looks like a potato with like one of those really long eye things growing out of it.
Why
He's
are you
cute. I like my little rotten potato.
You know, when it comes to female character design, I like that they gave Nani a big nose.
Yeah. Nani's pretty.
Yeah. It's weird because it's like when the movie came out, I was Lilo's age, and now I'm older than Nani because Nani was 19. So it's weird because it's like I was Lilo's age, and my little sister was only just born, and I didn't really grasp the concept of being an older brother. And then now I'm around Nani's age, and I haven't, like, of course I haven't dealt with the same things that Nani's dealt with, but being an older brother for so long, I can I can kind of relate to what she's feeling with regards to wanting to be there for her younger sister. So I really like Lilo and Stitch for that. I like that you can approach it from one perspective when you're young and a different perspective from your older when you're older, and that kind of makes the movie a very rewatchable in that sense.
Oh my god, look! It's a Ralch Mimikyu!
Aww.
And here's a guy just covered in babus!
Basically me when I was trying to find a hidden ability Vulpix. Uh Yeah, there was a Lilo and Stitch world in Birth by Sleep, but it was based on the opening scene in space. So, yeah. What do you think of a certain Quibbler and a certain Super Duper Party Pony? I honestly don't have a problem with Cheese Sandwich. I think he's fine. Quibble Pants, I'm not looking forward to, especially since spoilers. I'm gonna spoil the synopsis of the Quibble Pants episode because they revealed the basic synopsis, but not the whole story.
Quibble Pants is a MILF hunter.
No, he's not. He has not been officially inducted into the society. He is attempting to be a MILF hunter, and whether or not he is accepted is gonna depend on how that episode goes. We will see if he is worthy. We will see if he is worthy to join the ranks of great MILF hunters like Carl Wheezer. Okay, we're gonna do that. Split track. I had to look up Carl Wheezer and when did he get, bruh, like from the second and third season onward. Like he had a crush on Jimmy's mom from like season 2 onward. So what do you guys want to do today? Hang out with your mom? Hi, Mrs. Neutron. Oh, Judy. Well, you've made me some cookies. What we have is beautiful and you can't destroy it. All right, then. Sketchy, I'm drinking. Please stop. Hey, Magic Man, what's good? What's good? Oh, this picture of the Titans is fucking dope, and I'm using it. I'm using it. Okay, we're on the section where I talk about Kingdom Hearts 3 because I did not play Dream Drop Distance. You didn't play Dream Drop Distance?
So it's like, summarize the important bits of Dream Drop Distance for me. All right, Xehanort wants to put himself inside all kinds of pretty boys.
King K. Rool is top tier and nobody can beat him. Okay. Nobody was talking about King K. Rool, but go off, I guess. Oh, here's where I gotta put the editor's note where I say that I finished Kingdom Hearts 3 since recording this video. I'm only 80% of the way through. This was at the time of recording. I have since beaten the game. Dictated, not read. The management.
Lily, that sounded so wrong. That's one way to put it, Lily.
Sketchy personal question. Was your first crush a MILF? No, my first crush was, she was older than me, but she wasn't a MILF. Because I skipped a grade when I was a kid. So literally every girl I've ever had a crush on was older than me because that was what I was around. So
no wonder that's why you're like this.
Yeah. Okay. So we do that, and we're going to click this. Okay, beating the game image.
Remember when Leech Life got a crazy buff?
Yo, that was fucking dope. I mean, yeah, I remember it. It happened in Gen 7. You mean, do I remember 2 years ago? Yes, I remember 2 years ago. Yeah, it was dope. I mean, see, what is it with the even numbered what is it with the the odd number generations and showing love to bug types? Like Gen 5 gave us fucking Volcarona, and then Gen 7 gave us that Leech Life buff.
What did Gen 3 give us?
Shedinja.
Shedinja and Signal Beam.
Oh yeah. And I can't remember if Sceptile can learn Signal Beam or not.
Can Sceptile learn Signal Beam?
If you guys were Sora, who'd be your Donald and Goofy?
No, he cannot.
Oh.
And of course, Gen 1 gave us Butterfree.
I mentioned before, but not in my own streams, that if I were like a Kingdom Hearts protagonist, Judy Hopps would be my Donald and Nala would be my Goofy.
Rapunzel and Anna.
Is Rapunzel Goofy?
Does it matter?
Well, I mean, I think it would be cool to know like who'd be your healer and who'd be your like berserker.
Probably they'd be a mix of both.
Ah.
I mean, Sora's healing capabilities are pretty powerful anyway.
Mhm. And then we're gonna get the Kingdom Hearts 3 art, which is right here. Oh yeah, Rapunzel would be the healer.
Flower gleam. No, let's be honest. Rapunzel would clearly be a damage dealer. Wither and decay.
Oh, I thought you were going for the whole frying pan thing. Just saying, the Ever After Keyblade should have transformed into a frying pan, and I'm very disappointed in Square for not doing that.
Yeah, it's actually the Grand Chef Keyblade that transforms into a frying pan.
Oh, I didn't even touch the bistro after the first time.
We all know that when it comes to orientation, Rapunzel's pan. I love making him do that. Love you, Sketchy.
Fuck off. What about the even number generations? Heracross, Vespiquen, one of the only good things about Gen 4. Yanmega. Fuck Yanmega.
Gen 4 gave us Bismachius.
Yeah, but we were talking about bug types though.
Oh, bug types.
Yeah, Gen 4 gave us Wormadam and Mothim. Great bug types. Am I right?
Let's see here. Yeah, Kricketot, Cricketoon, Burmy, Carabla. Oh wait, no, that's a Gen 5 Pokemon. Let's see. Wormadam, Mothim, Combee, Vespiquen, Yanmega, Swaddle, Swadloon, and Leavanny.
Leavanny is Gen 5.
Oh, I guess then in that case, so we're Swaddle and Swadloon.
Yeah. What about Genesect? Genesect is Gen 5.
What's your favorite gen? All right, Gen 3.
Gen 3. Mother Gothel is the first MILF Disney villain. Zero would like a word with you.
Mother Gothel is the first good MILF Disney villain.
Okay. Stop with that. We're not gonna slander. Zero had a better villain song than Scar. Don't at me. My Lullaby was the shit.
You know what was better than that? Literally everything about Mother Gothel.
I'm gonna kill you.
What was that?
I'm gonna destroy you. I will destroy you.
Oh, Sketchy, you really gotta watch what you say.
Oh no. No. Oh no. Mine is Gen 6. Gen 6 is a solid gen. I like Gen 6. Do you like Gen 6? I like Gen 6.
I like Gen 6.
I like Gen 6.
Sketchy walked right into that one.
I mean,
that could be taken in so many ways.
What was the joke that you walked into yesterday? I can't remember. Fuck, what was it? Ah, it was a good one too.
I don't know. I don't really think anything could possibly beat Destroy Me, Sketchy.
I mean, I have been told that before. And that's why Deadpool 2 is my favorite movie. Alright, so Kingdom Hearts 3 world map. That is not how you spell world. Okay, there we go.
We have to do that Billy joke in the season 8 video.
What? Oh, the MILF one?
Yeah, it's like, so what's the deal with this kid? Is he like your brother, your cousin? I just go, he's my son. And then the camera just slowly pans in slowly zooms in on you as you look very conflicted.
You just play the Windows XP shutdown theme.
Do-do-do-do. Like, Sketchy, you alright? We do so much ship teasing, it's great.
Yeah. It's fucking hilarious. Oh, the Caribbean. Great. No, damn it, I don't wanna. That's not an image link, you fucking idiot. Save image as. There we go. And we're gonna drag that into the video.
Sketchy Lily, you two are national treasures. Aww, thank you.
For different countries, too. So we're gonna save this as a PNG, a punaga, if you will. Punja. A punja. PNG. All hail to the PNG. Okay, we're gonna drag this. Oh, wait.
What's Gen 7's Pikachu clone?
Togedemaru. The little spiky steel electric hedgehog thing.
Okay, for a second there I thought it was gonna be Mimikyu.
Nah. Nah. How long does script writing usually take you? Depends on the length of the video. What image was I looking for? All right. I remember a YouTuber I follow, Heavenly Controller. He put out a video saying Kingdom Hearts 3's cutscenes got me sleeping like Roxas.
It's Ven who sleeps.
Sorry, Ven. One of them bitches.
Oh my god, Sketchy! Did you even play the games?
I just don't give a fuck about him. Just don't give a fuck about him. I don't fuck with you. you think of the Dead or Alive games? Not a big fan. I prefer like 2D plane fighting games, so like Mortal Kombat, Street Fighter, Dragon Ball Fighter, stuff like that. So Tekken and stuff like Tekken and DOA, not my thing.
Oh, Michaela, you little shit!
What'd she do?
Look at this.
Are you interested in the new Samurai Showdown? It looks pretty dope. I'm looking forward to I'm looking forward to what it has to offer. I like the visual style, and if I can get my hands on a demo, I'd like to give it a shot. I'm just zooming in as far as I possibly can on Mickey's face.
Butterfree, I told you to get everyone up to speed. I did, I gave them speed ups.
How to Train Your Dragon or Kung Fu Panda? Kung Fu Panda, hands the fuck down. Kung Fu Panda is the shit. Because it wouldn't be a sketchy video if I wasn't talking shit about Diamond and Pearl. So right now I'm at the part where I'm talking about my least favorite part of Kingdom Hearts 3, and my least favorite part of Kingdom Hearts 3 is that it is both front loaded and back loaded with way too many goddamn cutscenes. Randall. And here's the part where I talk about the Kingdom Hearts characters and why they are fucking meaningless. Where is it? There it is. I remember watching Kung Fu Panda 3 and just thinking, why isn't it as dark and epic as the last one? Because the last one wasn't dark and epic. Then I grew up and realized that it was actually pretty good just for being funny. I mean, Kung Fu Panda 3, I mean Kung Fu Panda 2, it was the most emotional movie and it had the darkest color palette, but it still had that masterful mix of comedy and drama that the other movies have. Like as soon as Lord Shen gets defeated, he's like, how did you do it? You know, just keep your elbows up and your shoulders loose. Not that. And here's where I talk about how I don't give a shit about Kingdom Hearts' story.
I'm doing another comic, and I just came up with the pun when pig knights fly.
Oh Lord. Okay, we're actually almost done. We're at 7 minutes and 10 seconds, and the video is 8 minutes, so we're almost done here. It's been 2 hours
Nice.
and 12 minutes.
How much did you make off Super Chat?
I actually had I didn't check the calculator. I think I made about oh wait, here we go, Super Chat. One person sent $20 in 20 euros, so 20 euros to dollars, so that's 22 US dollars. So, and Wisdom hit their limit on Super Chat, so I sent them I DM'd them a PayPal.me link, and so they sent me 150 on PayPal. So plus 22 plus 10 plus 1, 172, 180, 183 if my math is correct, and it probably isn't. Have we still not gotten over the Toon Critic thing? It's been over a year, for fuck's sake. You don't just get over a child predator being outed in your community. What the fuck?
Who the fuck just said that?
Who do you think?
I don't see them.
That's why you don't see them.
Okay, what's the oh, William Duffy. Fucking course. Who the fuck is William Duffy?
I don't fucking know. You don't just forget. Forgetting about it is how this shit happens again. The fuck?
Oh no.
He's pretty much gone. Yeah, and he's gonna stay gone because we don't forget about him. And we take what
this
we
guy. Please tell me that. Please tell me that's not what I think it is.
What? He's pretty much gone, and he's gonna stay gone.
Oh no.
What's up?
The guy's got a Nazi symbol as his avatar.
Wait, for real? For real?
Yeah, William Duffy. He's got. I thought it looked familiar.
I can is an icon
It's
in
the
the chat is small
it's the
as
Celtic
shit.
cross. It's one of the many like ancient symbols the Nazis have appropriated.
Oh, cause like in his YouTube account is Bowsette as his icon. I'm not saying forget about it, but why keep bringing it up randomly?
Well, this is the channel I saw looking it up.
Well, I mean, it's a pretty common name, so I don't want to. Yeah, I don't want to go too far into it because I knew a couple William Duffys back when I was in school.
Why haven't you banned this guy from your chat yet?
I mean, might as well now. Look, Look, William, if you're gonna be here, you gotta stop being a shit, all right?
I can't see him. I can't see him in the chat. I just looked for it on
Well,
YouTube. The only result YouTube actually gave me had the Kelta had a Nazi symbol as its avatar.
well, to be completely fair, we don't know whether that's him or not. So,
I mean, it sounds about the same.
I'll stop. All right. Well, we'll see how that goes. I don't know why, but I feel nice today, so. All right, we are at the conclusion. Oh, damn, we're right at the conclusion. All right. Wait, there it is. Where is it? Let's do a different expression here. No, oh, there we go. Sketchy, do you watch sports? And if so, what do you watch? I don't really watch sports. Not really into them. You're being nice now, but when do you draw the line? You'll figure out when I draw the line, go. Don't tell me how to run my shit, all right?
Good God, that guy's still going?
New England Patriots fan right here. That's football, right?
Yep.
Always enjoy you and Lily editing your videos. It's kind of relaxing. I appreciate it. Appreciate it. I'm glad you enjoy it. Hello.
Love you, Super Geek.
Hello, Morgan Hawkins. Greetings. Happy face, happy face. Where is the happy face? Looking at the camera. There we go.
Bunch of people complain that the Mega Evolution comic didn't end cathartically enough.
Bitch, what? What does that even mean?
I don't know, but I'm redubbing a comic we never finished in order to do that, in order to give them the catharsis they wanted.
Okay, the Legacy of Kingdom Hearts thumbnail. I gotta get that again. Should be here somewhere. What the fuck?
Oh, Maggie,
Oh, there it is.
you should not have just said that.
Oh, in the comic. Okay, I was like, wait a minute, Maggie where?
Oh, no, no, no.
What's the cartoon you mentioned on Tumblr about two lesbian demons who rehabilitate demons? Has Been
Has Been
Hotel,
Hotel.
and it's not out yet. There we go. Also, just saw the Nuzlocke video. R.I.P. Pokemon Harem. Well, it'll be revived. You can't keep a good MILF hunter down. In the end, I'm glad I gave the series a shot. See, I want to say that like when I originally wrote the script, I wanted to say that a friend recommended Kingdom Hearts to me, but then I realized that we weren't friends when I first saw Legacy of Kingdom Hearts. I think it was only shortly after we first met that I started playing. So it was April of 2017, and we didn't really start becoming friends until that summer. Where's the happy face? Where is my happy face? All right, so
Like, oh no, she said the thing. That was a bad mistake.
okay, so there is Riku with his good hair. Where's my boy? There's my boy. There he is. With the freshest of lineups. No, wait, where? No. No, that. No. There we go.
Riku's hair is beautiful. You're just jealous.
Why would I be jealous of not being able to comb my shit? Lily, where is my happy? Lily, where's my super suit? Where is my super suit? Where's my music at? There it is. All right. Scroll, scroll, scroll. I wonder what my big character talk video is gonna be for this year. 2017 it was She Don't Got It. 2018 was Pink and Tired. I guess I'll figure it out later on.
Talk about Cadence. Talk about Cadence and Flurry Hard.
Those are gonna be two very different tones. Knowing my tastes. One is gonna be how hot Cadence is. And then I gotta start talking about her kid, and I'm like, no. I'd rather just make separate videos about them.
I don't know. The dissonance could be fun.
I would like to do a storyline where Kevin gets hired as Flurry Heart's babysitter. Let me get this straight. You two thought that Kevin was good for childcare. We were desperate. We were desperate. Clearly. We're almost done. We're almost done. We're almost done. Okay. Let me just take a second to listen to the sound. I'm gonna mute so I can listen to the sound balancing and make sure that the sound balancing is good. And then you guys are gonna get an exclusive first preview of Kingdom Hearts is Stupid, and I love it.
Sketchy, you do know we can't hear it, right?
Yeah, I'm just testing the audio balancing before I actually do the preview.
Okay.
making sure that my voice isn't too loud and you can act and the music isn't fucked.
All right.
Okay, I think I got it. So, all right. So we're gonna switch the desktop audio from my headset to my speakers, and I'm gonna mute my mic, and we'll be ready to go. The Patreon link on your YouTube page keeps sending me to a 404. I still have my Patreon link on my YouTube page, because in 2018 I made it so that my Patreon wasn't about my YouTube channel and more about my artwork. So I think I might not have updated the link, because I was just gonna go ahead and delete it because it wasn't associated with my YouTube channel anymore. But I'll take care of that in a second. But let's go ahead and switch the audio. All right, there we go, and we're about to start now. Okay, I've been talking about MLP a lot, and I need a palette cleanser. Let me look at my workshop the video ideas and see what I can find. Let's see, Haikyuu, Shaolin Showdown, Why Melee is the worst Smash game. Oh, Kingdom Hearts. Screw it, that's what we're doing today. Now, when a lot of YouTubers and just people in general talk about Kingdom Hearts, they usually open up with this whole prologue about how they've been with the series for years and how special it is to them and yada yada yada. It's a well-known fact that Kingdom Hearts played a big role in the childhoods of a lot of people. I was not one of them. I wouldn't say that I avoided the Kingdom Hearts franchise, it just wasn't something that was in my area of interest. However, most of the fans that I interacted with online definitely didn't help make it look more appealing. You see, Kingdom Hearts fans, and I say this with love, you're annoying.
Hey!
More often than not, when I ask a fan what's good about the series, the most common response is that the story is just so good. And then they start explaining events using in-universe jargon that I cannot possibly understand as an outsider. Now, aside from the fact that this did nothing to explain why the story was good, the gameplay is rarely ever mentioned when a fan explains to me why I should get into the series. And considering that this is a video game we're talking about, gameplay is kinda, you know, important. What finally turned me around was a video by some unknown YouTuber about the legacy of Kingdom Hearts. Unlike most videos about the franchise, this video actually put more emphasis on how each game played rather than their stories. Actually getting an explanation for why a fan enjoyed the mechanics of most of the games was what made me want to give the series a chance. So I picked up the 1.5 and 2.5 collection for PS4, started up Kingdom Hearts 1, and then Persona 5 came out and I didn't touch the collection for over a year. But I eventually did come back to it, and it turned out that the point in Kingdom Hearts 1 that I left off of was actually one of the least liked worlds in the franchise, and it became much more fun from that point onward. I ended up beating Kingdom Hearts 1 in about 2 or so weeks, and while I understood why people liked the franchise, at that point I was a bit lukewarm about the series. My main gripe with the first game was the lack of direction when it came to where I was supposed to go most of the time. I had to be tethered to an online guide throughout my run, and this was yet another aspect of the franchise that I found out was heavily criticized by fans. By the time I got to Kingdom Hearts 2, I walked in expecting the same lack of direction as the first game, but the increased clarity in what I was actually supposed to be doing was one of the first things I noticed about the game, and my enjoyment increased exponentially to the point where I would prefer playing the KH2 prologue several times over spending another second in Deep Jungle. Apparently, a lot of the fans disliked the Atlantica Rhythm game for some reason. It's like the EXP share in the post-Gen 5 Pokemon games. It's optional, so if you don't like it, don't bother with it. Personally, I love rhythm games. DDR was my jam in elementary and middle school, and while Atlantica isn't quite that, it was still pretty enjoyable in spite of what I'm about to say next. The biggest disappointment for me with Kingdom Hearts 2 was the amount of worlds that were reused. I get that the Hercules world is supposed to be a series mainstay, and the Nightmare Before Christmas world spent most of its time in Christmas Town, and therefore technically isn't a retread. But even then, it kinda sucks to have this many reused worlds in KH2. Thankfully, this is alleviated by the reused worlds being major improvements over their Kingdom Hearts 1 counterparts. On top of that, the new worlds we got were fantastic, with 2 exceptions. The best thing about the game though? Lion Sora. Kingdom Hearts fans need to get better at selling the appeal of these games, cause you could have skipped all that boring world lore and just tell me that I could have played as a friggin' lion and I would have been sold. Look at him, he's so goddamn fast! Running circles of life around your ass. Kingdom Hearts 2 was the point where I was like, okay, now I get it. Now I see the appeal. By the time I finished Kingdom Hearts 2, E3 was around the corner, and we got a final release date for Kingdom Hearts 3. Since it was over 6 months away, I took the opportunity to take a break from the series and play other games I had on my radar. And then late January hit and I realized, oh shit, this game comes out in a week. So I did my best to play as much of Birth by Sleep as I could without rushing, and while I wasn't able to finish it in time for Kingdom Hearts 3, I enjoyed what I played. While I still prefer the mechanics of KH2 and 3, the command deck was an interesting diversion that forced me to think more strategically. Since I played every game on the normal difficulty, I got through most of the fights utilizing the same strategy. I couldn't do that anymore, and it forced me to actually look at what moves and items I was taking into a fight. Similar to KH2, the weakest point of Birth by Sleep by far was the worlds. This isn't because of the layouts, as I do understand that this game was made for the PSP and was supposed to accommodate 3 protagonists, but they ended up choosing some of the most dull Disney movies to make worlds from, the only exception being Lilo and Stitch, and even then they chose to only base the world off of the opening scene rather than where the majority of the film takes place. And I do hope that we get a world based on Lilo and Stitch's Hawaii in a future game, especially with the current engine. Which leads me to Kingdom Hearts 3. I didn't play Dream Drop Distance. I was able to get the game a day early and streamed it as soon as I got leads me to Kingdom Hearts 3. I didn't play Dream Drop Distance. I was able to get the game a day early and streamed it as soon as I got home, playing through the entirety of the first world, and it left one hell of a good impression. I'm only 80% of the way through, and I can still say that it's the Kingdom Hearts game that I enjoyed the most. Keyblade transformations are the perfect replacement for drive forms, and being able to switch between a set of 3 Keyblades on the fly mid-battle makes combat a lot less of a hassle because I can actually alternate between magic and melee-based blades instead of changing my loadout every time I die. KH3 also has my favorite selection of worlds, with the exception of the Caribbean. Seriously, of all the Disney movies you could have picked, you chose to not only reuse one, but also have it be Pirates of the Caribbean? Of all things? My least favorite part of the game? The cutscenes. Oh my god, the cutscenes. Kingdom Hearts 3 is both front-loaded and back-loaded with a lot of cutscenes, and it's especially bad towards the game's final parts. Once you finish all the Disney worlds, you're just bombarded with cutscene after cutscene after cutscene after cutscene. I've lost count of how many times I've gotten up to pour a glass of water or put food in the oven and just listen to the audio while those scenes played out. Thankfully, unlike other games that bored me this much, there's a skip cutscene feature, which I plan on using with reckless abandon if I ever do a second playthrough. Apparently, a recurring complaint about KH3 was the lack of Final Fantasy characters, and to be honest, I didn't even notice they were gone. Someone had to point it out to me for me to finally go, oh yeah, they are gone. They mattered so little in the grand scheme of things that I barely gave a shit about them. Speaking of things I barely give a shit about in this franchise, the story. In order to explain my feelings about Kingdom Hearts story, I gotta make yet another comparison to Pokemon. Like Pokemon, I see Kingdom Hearts story as an excuse for the gameplay to happen. Unless there are aspects of the story that I find really, really bad, I just take the story in stride and try my best to pay attention so I can at least know why I'm beating the crap out of whatever I'm beating the crap out of. Of all things, the story in Kingdom Hearts is what I care the least about, but if you've been paying attention to how I've been presenting my thoughts thus far, you probably figured that out for yourself about halfway through. All of my points were about the mechanics of the games, and what got me into the series in the first place was a video about, again, the mechanics. Whenever the next game is announced, I'm not going to care about what's going to happen in the story or where the story will go. I'm gonna care about what I'm gonna be able to do in the game, what worlds I'll get to explore, and what Disney characters I'll get to meet. That's the main takeaway of the series for me. That's what I enjoy it for. For now, I'm gonna make my way through the end of Kingdom Hearts 3 and finish Birth by Sleep afterwards. In the end, I'm glad I gave the series a shot, and if I were to name the thing that I love the most about it, it's that Riku finally cut his goddamn hair. Looking at that boy's old hairstyle makes me wonder if comb blades exist. So what did you think of this video? Swarm that comment section below or bug me on social media. Until next time, keep it sketchy, folks. And there we go. So we're gonna switch back to headset.
Always gotta be such an ass about Riku's hair.
I mean, yeah. So I did catch a couple of things. The audio, like my vocals did peak a little bit, so I'm just gonna go ahead and turn the volume down on that a little bit. Yeah. We try to find the loudest. Where's the part where I bitched about the cutscenes? Once you finish all the Disney worlds, you're just bombarded with cutscene after cutscene after cutscene after cutscene. Okay, good. So, as long as that's good, then the rest of the video should be. Alright. With the exception of ragging on Riku's hair. I mean, Riku's hair is a rag. Okay, cool. So, with that done...
This is beautiful hair erasure.
Yeah, stop talking shit about Riku's new hair. That's beautiful hair erasure, Lillian. I don't appreciate it. So, that's gonna be the stream, guys. Ooh, that's my phone. And that's gonna be my phone. Who is... Oh, it's from my dad. Good stream today. Aww.
Sketchy, your dad is adorable.
Yeah. Well, it makes sense. He looks like me, so.
Oh, I just realized he's gonna hear that.
Hey, Dad. You have an admirer. Oh my god. Okay, guys. I'm gonna catch y'all later. Thank you, Lily, for joining me today. I know I'm always on your stream, so you know it's only fair that I let the homie slide through on one of my streams. So I will catch y'all later. Keep it sketchy, folks. Peace.